Welcome back to Transport Fever. I've done a little bit of decorating down here. I've popped a few commercial buildings in. I think they're just set to low person capacity at the moment. I've also sent 10 of these trams back. Having 50 on there was a bit overkill. There's so many little bumps and things that I need to sort out on this. I'm straightening that bit out. I've been going up and down having a look at it. There's some bits I'm really not happy with. This is actually a take 2 recording. I did record partway through an episode last night and built something I just wasn't happy with. I'll get onto that in a minute. There's nothing I can do about this other than raising the station up. I don't know whether I mentioned that on the last episode or whether I did it on that last recording or not. Another thing, I've put these stops too close to these, as they stop in here and people are walking through. Go down here and have a look. It's a bit more obvious down here. Where are we? This one. Is it this one? Oh, I'm not sure now. Yeah, they just because people are walking through the carriages, but there's not a lot I can do about it really. I tried moving some of the stops, but it means moving them quite far away from the end bits. So, see how it looks when I get some bigger trams on here in a bit. I've got a steam tram coming up in a few years. A Russian one. It looks quite good. I quite like it. Old, clanky looking thing. There's one of the trams going down the roller coaster back to the depot. Yeah, something else I'm not very happy with, but that's the problem with building things and then changing it afterwards. Yeah, next map I'm definitely going to incorporate these a lot more into the towns, in and around the towns, so that the towns can build up around them. They will build on the side of them. We've got some buildings coming up here. These are all residential, so they can just wander up here onto this little station. We've got the Prussian and stagecoaches. Yeah, I'm not bothered about them at the moment. What I did build was over here. I built the maze and I wasn't happy with it. It was far too big. The trees I used were way too big. It was too spaced out. It took me absolutely ages to fill in, and when I finished it I just really didn't like the way it looked, so I bulldozed it. I could have saved it and showed it to you, but I just got fed up with it and bulldozed it. I was tired as well, and yeah, I thought I'll have another bash at it, try it a bit better this time. It was the first time I've built one, so it was a prototype, one that got scrapped rather quickly. I used the paths that I used were these ones up here. These, they're quite narrow, but getting the spacing in between the paths meant that I left quite a lot of room in between them, and the trees that I put in were too big, and it was just it just didn't look good at all. So I'm going to use these. These are a lot thinner. I'll get on with that in a minute. I'll go and have a attempt number 2 at that. I don't usually delete videos, but yeah, that wasn't a good one. There's a lot of umming and ahhing, and it just took far too long. Especially looking through the tree menu. I'm going to not record me looking through the tree menu this time. I was there for ages going, that one, no, click, 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 click. Yeah, not good. Right, so, other than that bit down there, I haven't really done anything else. I did run the game on a few years just to see how the town would grow a bit. I took the 4x mod off, then went into the config editor and sped up the day speed so that I could whiz through a few years pretty quickly. I ran it up to like 1880 or so, and I set the town growth to 200% as well, so it was growing rapidly. I was starting to get quite a bit of frame rate issue by then as well, so I've reset all that so it's back to normal again. The towns are growing at normal rate with the normal limitations on, and we're back on 4x speed again as well. Sure. Yeah, nothing else to tell you. I won't get on with this maze again. Right, attempt number 2. I flattened all this out using the land flattening mod, which is I've shown it you. I think I've shown it you before. This one, terrain leveling. He starts off. You can set it by 10 meters or by 100 meters. So we do 100 by 100. It's not showing you there because it's already flattened. You can go up to 900. Ooh. You can take it up to 1,000. So that's a kilometre. It is killing the frame rate having this open. So yep, turn that back off. Jump from 10 back up to 50, 60 frame rates. Out in the countryside. That's why I want to start getting on with building out here now, because this is all getting a bit heavy, a bit dense on the old frame rate. I just need to fill that bit in and stick a load of train assets on here. I'm pretty much done with that bit then. Like I say, I want to do the market, village here, fill up with farming around it, and then do the mines up here, oil field here, and leaving room for a decent sized town over here. I can get the train out. But no, not right now. Right now I'm going to have another bash at this maze. So here we go, attempt number 2. I shall see you in a bit. Hopefully this one works out alright and I don't end up bulldozing it again. Alright, here we go. That's much better. Much happier with that than I was for the one before. There's not even a quarter of the size of it. It was like that sort of size. It was ridiculous. And the trees were massive as well. I just stuck somebody down here just to sort of judge the height of which trees to use. I had to go through the whole lot of them and try and pick one. Unfortunately, hundreds and hundreds of trees and no box hedging. Could have just done a little square box hedge that's about the height of a person. That would have been awesome. It would have looked a lot better. I quite like that. I like the raised up pavilion in the middle here, so you can go and have a look out around, watch other people wandering about, getting lost. I'm going to put people magnets in here. One up here definitely. It's not that much of a complicated route to get in, so people should be able to get to that one relatively easily. And I'll stick a few up and around here as well, in various places, stick a few in dead ends and stuff, just so we've got people wandering around. I'm going to put the train station here. I'm going to build some gardens around this, and then we'll have I think a stately home and a big castle at the back of it. I think that's what the plan is anyway. Oh, I quite like that. I think that's quite cute. Not sure about the path at the moment. Do we want to change it? I don't think I want dirt. It's on gravel. Don't want Plastervig. Tar really. Let's just have now would that look better? I think that might look better actually. Let's do a couple more. Yeah, I think that looks better actually. Right. Let's get it all. Just wondering, maybe leave that as... No. Just get it all filled in. Yeah, what's going on there? Oh, it's just where they're connected up. Yeah, reasonably happy. Yeah, I think it looks better than the gravel path. Yeah, we'll use a gravel path in the gardens. Let's leave that one like that. I think this looks quite well. I like these little trees as well. All the plants growing out of the rocks. I've got collision-free trees and rocks on, if you're wondering how I did that. Because with a normal rock tool, you can't do that. Just wonder if there's any sticking out over the edges. It's not too bad. I was trying to position them so that they weren't completely jutting out, a bit like that one there. It's a little bit of an overhang, but nothing too ridiculous anyway. So from here we'll get a nice view of the train station that side, and a big stately home and a castle in the background on that side. Right, I'm going to crack on with these gardens then. Alright, I'll be back in a bit. Right, so we're part way through the garden build. Apologies for the flashing light of doom up there. I know it's going off rapidly. There's nothing I can do about it. It's the factories, and it's going to be flashing for ages. Right, so I've made a start on gardening. I like this. I think this looks really nice. These fountains are the water coming out of them. I like that. This is not the castle. This is just going to be a sort of stately home entrance. The castle's going up here yet. So yeah, this is going to get even bigger. I did want to put the parking lot in there. Car parking, but it's not available yet. So I would like to do some gardens around the train station as well though. I'm not sure where I'm going to put the car parks yet. I might put them down here. And then maybe have a little underpass, a little bridge. That might be an idea. So yeah, this is looking rather swish. I'm well happy with that little maze I've done now. So we get a good view over that way. We'll get a good view over that way. Yeah, I definitely want some gardens in front of the train station. I've got to have that nice and colourful. Even if it's just a thin sort of strip of bushes and a few rocks and things. Maybe I might put the car parks there. They are going to need access. I'm going to run a road down here and into here because there's going to be loads of shops around this and everything. So as a start, the reason I've stopped here is because I need a break. I'm going cross-eyed. My eyes are going funny placing all these. I put all grass in here, around here and everything. I wasn't too sure about these conifers, but yeah, I quite like them. I think they look alright. I wouldn't normally have gone for this newer brick texture either, but I want this looking newer than the castle. The castle's going to look older. So the family that used to live in the castle built the country house and gardens in front of it. Right, I'm going to go and have a break and then go and get myself a coffee and stuff. Let my eyes rest for a little bit and then I'll come back and carry on in a bit. But for you, you'll be jumping straight back into the speed build and I'll see you soon. I was hoping to get this done in one episode, but absolutely no chance. This is taking so much work. I think it's looking pretty good though. I'm liking all these gardens and stuff. I'm going to emulate this side. Oops, sorry. I'm going to copy this side in reverse. Just do the same on these. I like my maze. I'm really happy with that. I need to stick a person magnet in here. Some people magnets. Nature, commercial. Let's stick 100 a month. Go on. Let's get them coming up there. Let's stick a few. Just do 10. Let's stick a few round the back here somewhere. Just draw a few people up. I'll probably never find these again. Just so we got a few people wandering around. Right, so I'm going to fill this in. I'll do that on the next episode. I'm sorry about doing a two-parter, but this is just, yeah, this is a lot more work than I anticipated. I'm going a bit overboard with it again. On a nice station approach coming in there. So we're going to link this up to this, have it coming up, and then sort of like a teardrop shape. Not a teardrop, a water droplet sort of shape going in. Finish this off and then join these two paths up, and then the castle. Oh, the castle's going to go up around here. Big. Going to be a big castle. Maybe up and around, maybe down that side. I want to get that hotel in as well. What I think I'm going to do is put the car parking on this side, and then we can bring a road coming up from there. Get the hotel in maybe around here somewhere, and put some like gardens and things around it, and a bit of a car park and stuff. Have some more shops up either side. Some more of these. These are all set to medium, so this should be a good draw for people to come in. Yeah. I've got so much to do on this. So much work in this. I don't half make things difficult for myself, don't I? I think it's looking pretty good though. I'm really happy with the way these gardens have turned out. Especially these, I really like these. I mean, ram's heads. I like this. See with the fountains. I bet they're not bigger. Mind the water, you know, going up higher and being a bit more visible. Yeah, I'm gonna have around the back of here. I'm thinking maybe like a kitchen garden type thing with some greenhouses one side and some stables and some horses on the other side. Yeah, like I said, we'll do that on the next episode though. This is this is not a small job. It's taken me hours and hours and hours to do this. Right, I'm definitely having a rest for the day. Yeah, I'm having the rest of the night off. Right, give my brain and my finger a rest. Placing all these bushes individually is absolutely tiresome. I've got wrist ache, I've got finger ache, I've got brain ache. I'm going to do something on this plaza as well. Maybe put some planters in between the pathways. Remembering that there's a path in the middle as well. So yeah, I think I'll stick a load of planters in there. Just some square ones like I did in the park. But yeah, I think it's looking pretty good so far. Definitely looking a lot more sort of realistic, especially these areas. Oh, this is all a bit wacky. It's just me filling it in. I prefer this sort of style. Have a look for some patterns online, get some nice sort of floral patterns and things that I can copy and emulate a little bit. So that's the start of it anyway. My dogs are kicking off as well, so it's probably a good time to call it a night. Yeah, and we'll crack on. I should have hopefully get it finished tomorrow. Certainly get another good chunk of it done. This is going to be the most time consuming, just getting this sort of this area filled in and looking good. Then I can crack on with the big castle then. Yeah, happy with that so far. Very happy with that so far. I'm liking this. That is mad tree here. This one. Yeah, I like the way these rocks look. That one's sticking out a little bit, but yeah, I might move that one. See if anybody's clipping through it. We will get people up here on the next episode, I guarantee it. I might start off by joining the train route up and actually getting some people up here. Or do I do it now? Well, you want me to do it now, don't you? Let's get... I want me to do it now. That slowish corner coming in. 40. And we can have it joining up. Yeah, if we run up towards it, you're not going to see this until we come around the corner, but hopefully you should be able to see some of the castle in the background, because I'm going to raise it up and put it on a hill. Right, what we're doing. A couple of tracks down here. Might help if we look at it. I won't move. that way. I'm so tired. I'm not physically tired today, I'm mentally tired after all that. It's been raining here most of the day though, so I figured I'd get something done. We'll just have a little switch out there, just for the time being, because we're not going to connect up that side until later on. Until I've got this done at least anyway. Nope. I was thinking if I'll have a lower that a bit so you can, yeah, do you know what, I think I will. Let's see if we can lower this sort of section a bit. Still not going to see over it. Yeah. It'll have to be a mystery. And that little bit of tidying up. Let's get some signals. Yeah, I don't even know what to say at the moment. My brain's frazzled. Try to do all them patterns and sort of copy them and work out what I'm actually doing. A lot of it I just made it up as I went along. Who's tooting? Oh, I've got to connect this side up as well. No, give me that. Right, so I need coming out straight. I'm just going to temporarily hook it up for now. Come on. There, that'll do for now. I didn't really need to do both sides. Castle Line. Probably change the name of that later because it's going to go out to that village as well. So, right, depot. All the way back over here. I don't think I've had any new trains, have I? I've got the Borsig and this Russian, but they're no faster. They're only 34. This is still the fastest thing I've got. And the Prussian, which is 31. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got a little tug brake band somewhere. Did I? No, not yet. It's coming in a bit. Stick 3 on there for the time being. I'll follow him. Oh, look at him coming out of the depot. Should have stuck that over camera on the front of it. This is looking good round here. I need to go and get a load of that grass in as well. I'll put all that grass in around the tracks. I like the way that looks. Right, let's Let's go fast forward. We will have a look at all this at some point. Bit of a bump there. Heck of a bump there. Have I done? No. Where's my train window gone? Did I move the train window off the screen? Won't let me click on it. I'll have to set the second one then instead. Bump. Bump, bump. Oh, there's loads of bumps around here. Yeah, well, it's only the depot line. I'll do a ride around later. Once I've got more. Hey! Give up! Sorry, I'm being distracted by the dog. Once I've got more decorations up around here, I'll do a ride around. I'll go and ride a few trains. I'll look what it's like. I want to get the inside of the main line decorated up as well before I do that. Wiggly. I'll wait for a passenger train. Go on. Might have been waiting for the other one to clear the signals. Yeah, it looks like there's no signals down here. I keep forgetting I need to put signals on these middle tracks because they're not using the station signals. Just have a look at this bit. I do like the look of all this. There's a nice speed up here through the station. Was there anybody waiting then? I didn't see. Ah, there's the other train window. No. Nobody on board yet. Them shops are set to medium people capacities, so it should start drawing some people up. I want to see if anybody goes in the maze. Definitely done in my building though. I'm not doing any more building today. Decorating, I should say. There's the other train coming back. Slow down when we get around here. So yeah, have the hotel over here and car parks. Continue these bushes out around so it's nice and colourful on the way in. Yeah, let's look at this little station here. Now let's see if anybody wants to come up here. Bet he's not got anybody on. No, nobody yet. I bet we're not going to get anybody on this for a little while yet. There's probably not enough up there. There are some shops and things. I might have to wait for the commuters to come in. Hey. Nobody waiting for anything. Will you pack it in? Yeah, no, I don't want to. I don't want to run this on too far. One person got on a train then. I think it was that one. No. That one. Yeah. I just saw like one flash. Yeah, no, there's nobody using this yet. There's not enough up there. Once I get it all filled in with loads of shops around here and everything, I might actually put some residential up here as well, you know. I think I will. Yeah, I'll fill all the shops in and around the sides there. Leave this side for the hotel and the car parks, and then we can have cars coming in, going up to the hotel at least. And I might put a sort of residential village around this side. I think that'll be a good idea actually. And we've got quite a few people around the place. Just not put any industry up here. And if they want a job, they can jump on a train and go down here. I thought I saw somebody moving about then. Oh, that was a right pain to get. I had to delete it a few times. It wasn't letting me have it at first. I like it though. I think that looks pretty good now. Need to get a few more trees and bushes in and around these as well. Yeah, I might do this tonight off camera. Just these 3 bits. Just because I've already done all that on camera. I'll record this when I do this. But that bit, because you've already seen me do that side anyway, so I can just I'll do that bit by bit off camera and just try and emulate that as much as possible. I'll go fill a few more shops in. If I'm going to put a village over here, I could do with a road. I could actually bring the road out this way. So always have a car park over here. That might be an idea actually. Have a car park down here. There's nothing about it. My car parks aren't available yet, so I can't plan it out. Maybe do that and have a couple of little footbridges going over. That might look quite nice actually. A couple of little footbridges either side of that. I'm joining up to this path here on the corner. Probably make a mess of that corner. He says construction not possible. No, not going to let me come out. I'd have to maybe come off there. I wouldn't have minded it coming off here really. No, it's not having it. That's a pity. Oops. Maybe if I just come out, that's the nearest point it's going to give me. Maybe if I just come out like that. And then delete a bit. Try it again. Be a straight line. I have like it's bendy lines, bendy roads and things. Oh, does it have to be so high? Let's do it from that side. Not having it at all. Not want a bridge that big. I'll do that on the next episode. I'll figure that out. Might go under if it's easier. I don't know. I'll figure something out. Yeah, like I said, my brain's absolutely done in. Nobody waiting yet. Nobody on there yet. Yeah. So apologies for doing this in a couple of parts, but I'm sure you can appreciate the amount of work that's gone into it and that still needs to be done. I've got a heck of a lot to do yet. This could turn into a 3-parter by the time I've finished. I hope not. I will try and get it. We'll try and get it finished in the next episode. At least the majority of it. Leave some room to get car parks and get some streets going in and out. But I'll get as much done as I can on the next episode. We'll certainly get this area finished and get this finished off, and either make a start on the castle. I'll do the little village first. Just do a little housing village over here, and that way there's just stick a load of residential in, and there's people here then, and just have commercial around here then. I just want to see people in the maze, that's all. I just want to see people walking around and using it. I need to go and stick a load of benches in as well. Have some people sat on the benches on the sides. Oh, there's all sorts to do. So much to do. Why have I started this? You ever start something and think, I wish I hadn't bothered now? No, I'm only joking. It's looking great. It's looking good. Yeah, I'm very happy with this. Right, I'm going to stop faffing. I'm going to call it a night. Thanks very much again for watching. I shall be back hopefully tomorrow. I'm going to try and get as much of this as done as possible, and like I said, I'll try and keep it to 2 parts if I can, but 3 is a possibility, so I'm not making any promises. We'll see. Thanks again for watching. I shall see you very soon. Good night.